If you're eyeing the MSI X870 Gaming Plus motherboard for your Ryzen 9000 build, you've landed in the right spot, because today I'm breaking down everything you need to know before clicking buy. But here's what surprised me. The hype around this $125 powerhouse is massive, promising lightning-fast DDR5 speeds, PCIe 5.0 gaming, and ultra-smooth Wi-Fi 7. However, after digging deep and testing it out, I found some glaring issues that might make you want to think twice. What if I told you this board isn't quite the dream gaming rig foundation it claims to be? Stick around because I'm revealing the tough truths no one else talks about. So, who exactly is this motherboard for? If you're a gamer or content creator aiming to build a Ryzen 9000 series powerhouse with cutting-edge PCIe 5.0 support, blazing DDR5 speeds, and triple M.2 slots for storage, the MSI X870 Gaming Plus sounds perfect on paper. It boasts a robust 14-duet rail power system, extensive cooling, and modern connectivity that promises to keep your rig future-proof. But here's the kicker. Sometimes the brightest bulbs have the dimmest flickers, and this board isn't immune to that. Let's first dive into what MSI X870 Gaming Plus gets right, because the promise starts strong. It supports the latest Ryzen 9000 processors with a beefy 14-duet rail VRM design rated at 60 amps, plus dual 8-pin CPU power connectors to fuel even the highest-end chips. Designed to keep your CPU stable under serious loads, this setup screams power. Supplementing this, MSI's Core Boost architecture ensures precise current delivery to achieve maximum overclocking potential. For cooling, MSI includes MOSFET thermal pads rated at 7 watts per meter K, extra choke pads, and extended heat sinks. If you're a gamer who gets a kick out of squeezing every megahertz out of your CPU, these VRM features should excite you. Storage and memory support also appear solid on paper. The X870 Gaming Plus comes with 4 DDR5 DIMM slots, supporting extreme memory overclocking up to 8200 plus MTS, which is killer fast. For storage, 3 M.2 slots cover Gen 5 X4 128 Gbps, Gen 4 X4 64 Gbps, and Gen 4 X232 Gbps NVMe SSDs, all protected by MSI's EZ-M.2 Shield Frozr II to prevent thermal throttling. If you're looking to build a future-proof rig with fast storage options and minimal throttling issues, this looks promising. Plus, PCIe 5.0 x16 steel armor slot means you can mount flagship GPUs without fear of bending or sagging. Connectivity also gets a big MSI stamp here, with full-speed Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, 5 Gbps LAN, USB 4 Type-C ports delivering 40 Gbps, and 7.1 HD audio with audio boost to satisfy audiophiles. This tech stack screams next-gen, ready to handle everything from multiplayer battles to streaming and editing. But now let's pivot to the reality check, because nothing is perfect, and this board comes with some caveats that might kill your build buzz fast. First, some users report VRM heat issues during overclocking marathons. Despite the extended heatsinks and thermal pads, the VRM temperatures can spike quickly without additional cooling, which is ironic because MSI typically nails VRM cooling on their boards. This could throttle your CPU performance under sustained loads and could even lower system lifespan in extreme use cases. Imagine your rig throttling when the action heats up. Yeah, sounds like gaming night rage material. Then there's the BIOS experience. While MSI tried to keep it user-friendly, many find the firmware buggy or sluggish with frequent resets needed. Overclocking settings sometimes don't save properly, and the fan control customization feels clunky despite the combo fan headers. MSI could really use a firmware update here to smooth out stability and avoid mid-game crashes or freezes. A motherboard glitch during a final raid boss fight? No thank you. Another thing, the packaging and manual quality feels surprisingly modest for a premium chipset motherboard. It's almost like MSI squeezed costs somewhere to hit the budget price point of $124.99, which for an X870 chipset board with all these features is suspiciously cheap. This can sometimes mean corners cut on quality assurance or after-sales support, which is a concern if you're planning to rely on this for a mission-critical machine. And finally, while the Wi-Fi 7 module is impressive on spec sheets, real-world testing shows inconsistent connections and occasional dropouts, especially when paired with Bluetooth devices. This might not wreck your setup, but can be annoying if you expect seamless wireless performance. Many early adopters report needing third-party drivers or firmware updates to stabilize the connection. So where does that leave us with the MSI X870 Gaming Plus? If you're a cautious gamer or creator who prioritizes triple M.2 slots, blazing DDR5 support, and impressive VRM specs on a budget, this board does tick some big boxes. But if you plan to push Ryzen 9000 chips hard with continuous overclocking, or rely heavily on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for streaming and multiplayer, you might face some headaches. Here's a fun analogy. The MSI X870 Gaming Plus is like the popular kid at school who promises to throw the best parties, but sometimes forgets to invite everyone or runs out of snacks early. Cool tech, loads of potential, but a few critical misses that might leave you hungry for more. Speaking of parties, did you hear about the motherboard that threw a surprise party? It was socketed for fun but couldn't handle the heat. The VRM called it quits. Okay, enough geek humor. Before I wrap up, here's what's worth highlighting. MSI nailed the core specs that make the latest AMD Ryzen 9000 experience exciting. PCIe 5.0 support, fast DDR5 memory compatibility, impressive M.2 storage layout, plus modern connectivity options are hard to beat at this price. That's why if you're not an extreme overclocker and want solid gaming performance with great expandability, it's an attractive buy. Plus, a 4.4-star Amazon rating reflects many happy users who found it perfect for everyday performance rigs. However, if you're into hardcore overclocking or rely on rock-solid wireless connectivity, you may want to hold off or consider MSI's higher-tier boards, or competing options from ASUS or Gigabyte that sometimes offer better VRM cooling and BIOS stability out of the box. Now a quick joke to lighten things up. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to the MSI motherboard unboxing? Because they heard the RAM slots were sky-high overclocked. Okay, I'll stop torturing you. In conclusion, don't let the title scare you off too fast. The MSI X870 Gaming Plus is a capable motherboard with flagship features tailored for the Ryzen 9000 series. But like many budget-friendly boards packing high-end features, it comes with caveats you should seriously consider before building your dream rig. My honest recommendation: if your budget is tight and you want great specs, it's a worthy pick. Just be mindful of its quirks. For enthusiasts craving absolute stability and extreme overclocking, you might want to explore other options or be prepared to invest in extra cooling and BIOS updates. Wondering if MSI will fix the experiences with firmware updates and produce better revisions? Time will tell. But for now, this board offers amazing value with a pinch of caution. If you want to grab the MSI X870 Gaming Plus at the best price, check out the Amazon link in the description below. I'll keep you updated with any news on BIOS fixes or user tips to get the most out of this motherboard. And hey, if you're building your Ryzen 9000 setup, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for honest tech reviews, and share your own experiences or questions about the MSI X870 in the comments. To end on a light note, why did the motherboard go to therapy? Because it had too many slots to fill emotionally. Thanks for watching and good luck with your build.